Hi friends, Mindy here. I have an unboxing for you today. This is my quarterly subscription kit from Archer and Olive, and I've been getting this pretty much since the beginning. The only one that I have missed so far was the very first one. If you've seen any of my other unboxings, you know I have kind of mixed feelings about their subscription boxes, and this one is no exception. I'll probably end up pausing my subscription for a while after this one, but I just want to show you everything that's in here in case you're interested, in case this is something that's more up your alley. This month they came in, the subscription box came in this little box. It's much smaller than the last few boxes, and then this was in the packaging as well. It says it's a little extra to nibble on. You can see mine got a little bit damaged, just the box did in the shipping, but that's no big deal. And this is kind of like a picnic theme, kind of, I guess, what they have going on. So I'm just going to dig in and open this one. What is in here is the washi tape, which I was a little confused by them calling this an extra, because pretty much they have washi tape in most of the subscription boxes. So anyway, there are these 4 rolls. There's this one with the strawberries. This one I could see myself using because it's just kind of neutral. This one has little ladybugs and strawberries on it. And then this again is more reminiscent maybe of like a tablecloth. And then the other little extra thing that is in here are these creative affirmations. And they're like, I forget how many cards in here, but with a little strawberry theme, and supposed to, you know, kind of help your creativity. These are not my thing, so I don't really see these as an added value for me personally. I know some people were really excited about them. This is not a thing for me, but they're in there, just letting you know what's in the box. So again, the little creative affirmations, and then the 4 washi tapes. So that was what was in this little box outside of the big box. And I'm just going to open this up so you can kind of see how everything's packaged, and then I'm going to set it off to the side because it's too big for me to film, to have on my desk. So you can kind of see what's in here, and I'm just going to set this off to the side and pull things out. The first thing in here is a box of wooden stamps. And if you've already seen, you know, some of the other unboxings, and you kind of already know I'm a little late to the game getting my unboxing of this filmed, and I'm not an affiliate with them or anything. This is just, I just do this for fun. They do come in this nice little wooden box, but this month it's icons. I really liked the ones a couple kits ago. I can't remember if it was last one or the one before. It was actually an alpha. I felt like that was really useful. This honestly, I'll probably maybe resell or something, because I just won't ever use a little strawberry or ladybug icon. It's just not my thing. But this one does come in with a little stamp pad in there, so everything is kind of tucked in there, so that you can carry it on the go with you. I think was kind of the whole idea. You know, you can do creating outdoors or whatever. The next box, this is another. There was a lot of controversy about about this one in a lot of the Facebook groups and stuff that I'm a part of. People were just not. There's a lot of mixed feelings about this. So this is a little tiny picnic basket, and while it's cute in theory, I don't really personally see that it has much use. It's really very, very tiny. So it's not really, like, you can't really fit a whole lot in there anyway. It's also rounded on the bottom, so that to me is annoying. So like, I haven't seen anybody really talk about that, but I don't know if it's supposed to be this way, but like, you can't really put anything in it if it's constantly toppling over. Again, you know, some of this stuff is just, it's cute to tie a theme together, but for me, I would just rather have, you know, less stuff and more actually like stationary products. I don't need more trinkets to sit on my desk. That's just my own personal opinion. Lots of people love them. Also included in this was this little paper, and inside it are these stickers. And you've heard me talk about this before. Whenever they give a few stickers, it just, I know they include these as like a value added thing. To me, there's not even enough. Like, if you're decorating for a month with a theme, there's really not even enough stickers to do that. So that's just my own personal opinion. Like I said, I have been using Archer and Olive. I don't want this whole thing to just sound like I'm being super negative about them. I have been a long time user of Archer and Olive products since, you know, probably 2015, 2016. I've been subscribed basically since the beginning, except that first kit. So even when they raised the price, I was grandfathered in at the other price. So, and I've seen really good kits. Like, I cannot get this to stand up. Okay. All right. I'm going to move on. So I really am not trying to be super negative, just trying to give you my honest thoughts and opinions about this. This is another one that I've noticed in the Facebook groups had a lot of controversy around it, and it's these two storage crates. I sort of have mixed feelings about these because they're super cute, but they're not very big, but they just kind of snap together, you know, real simple. So they collapse too, which is great, and you can stack them on top of each other, so that's great. There are a lot of people were saying, you know, you can get something similar at a dollar store or whatever, so they just didn't really feel like this was, you know, that great of a deal. But you can stack them, but again, it's just another trinkety thing for your desk, and they're supposed to stack together. Maybe I don't have them done properly. I don't know. Anyway, it says that they're supposed to stack together. There we go. So you can stack them, as you can see, sort of, and, you know, put some stuff in there. But again, they're not big enough to hold a ton of things, but, you know, they might be more useful than some other things. But again, they're collapsible, so you can, you know, stack them, get them out as you need. And there were two in that package. So again, there's a lot of mixed feelings about those particular items on the Facebook groups that I noticed. And then this last, well, not the last thing, but this is another set of calligraph markers. There are 5 colors. Let me see if I can get the colors so you can kind of see. And I don't know, I didn't hear when I was watching Bonnie's if these are new colors or if they're repeated colors. I kind of feel like some of these are repeated from other kits, not actually new for this particular box, but they're double-ended, so you have a broad tip here and a fine tip down at this end. I will say, let me just get a little piece of paper, because in the past I have had mixed feelings about these as well. Some of my first calligraphs were just these, I had some issues with the construction of them, but these seem to be a little bit better. But this is just so you can kind of get an idea of the nibs. So you can get a really nice bold line or really fine line with those. So I'm not going to take the time to swatch those out, because like I said, I feel like most of these colors might be repeats, but don't quote me on that. I could be wrong. But anyway, there's 5 that kind of go with the theme of this box, and then that in that little case. And then this month there are 2 notebooks. Actually, let me do that one. Let me do that last. The other thing that is in here, and I'm actually think this one is going to be a lot of fun, but this is solar paper. And basically this is, so you can do kind of like cyanotypes, but the paper is already treated. So there are detailed instructions here on how to do this. So basically you use the UV light from the sun to kind of create a print, and then you run it through water, and then it activates the chemicals on the paper, and you get like an image. So you basically, you can put anything on the paper that you want to, expose it to the sunlight, and then run it through water, and then you'll have a really interesting and unique like decorative paper that you can use. So personally, I think this is a lot of fun. I'm actually more excited about this, I think, than some of the other stuff in here, because I have been wanting to do some of this for a while, but I just didn't want to deal with the chemicals. So having the paper that's been already treated is going to be a lot of fun. But it does say, don't open this until you're ready to use it, because you don't want any light getting in there and, messing up the effectiveness of the paper when you actually go to use it. So like I said, there are detailed instructions right here. So make sure that you read through those before you open this up. So obviously I'm not going to open this, but it is called Solar Scrap Paper. So that is going to be a lot of fun to play with. I'm excited about that. There were 2 journals this month. That has been kind of a constant theme in all of the groups that I have seen, is people wanting more journals in their subscription kits. And I think that this is a particularly interesting point because, you know, Archer and Olive has come out with so many different like monthly subscriptions and stationery things and just different things that you can get. I mean, you could be ordering stuff forever in a day with very themed kind of stationery items and whatever. So to me, I would rather see less like themed things and more like stationery type things in my subscription box. That is my personal opinion. And I hold that because they do have those other kits that are really, you know, very thematic for the seasons or holidays or those kinds of things. And if you want to throw all that there, I think that would be a good place. But, you know, I think I'm not alone in the idea that we would really like to see more journals, maybe different sizes and shapes and that kind of stuff. That being said, this is one of the new journals that has come out. It's like a pocket size journal this month. I already took all the packaging off of this one just because I wanted to see it. You can see it's about the size of my hand. It's like a printed vinyl, I think, cover. And then it's got this foiling on the inside, but this paper is not bright white. It is, I don't want to say cream colored. It's almost a grayish, maybe between a beige and a gray color. And this is one of those things for me, and this is maybe just my own personal opinion. Personally, the reason that I started using Archer and Olive back in the beginning was for the bright white 160 GSM paper. So this is still 160 GSM, but this particular notebook is just not the bright white, but it does have the dot grid in there. What I'm noticing just right off the top of it seems like some of the dots are darker than others throughout the paper. I know that sounds weird, but that kind of stuff just kind of messes with my eye a little bit. I don't know if you can kind of tell as I'm flipping through there, but anyway, so this would be a really good, you know, size, maybe toss in your purse or something like that. A good size to carry with you. It's smaller than an A5. It's about, let me see, I can kind of measure it for you. It's about 3.5 inches by about 5.5, 6 maybe. Not quite 6. So that's the size of this particular notebook. And then the last one is, I always forget that this is like the B6 size, I guess. And this is actually one of my preferred sizes. Actually, when I first started using Archer and Olive, they only had the A5, and I remember emailing them and asking if they were ever going to come out with larger sizes. And it was, so that kind of tells you how long I've been using Archer and Olive products, because they were just getting ready to release their first B6 at that time. So I've been using them a long time. So anyway, not that that matters, but this is the box that came in. They have been, you know, kind of continuing that motif on their boxes. And then this one, everyone is pretty excited about. It's something we haven't really seen before in an Archer and Olive book, and that is this embroidered cover. I don't know if I'm trying to get it so you can kind of see. It's almost, if this part feels like the what they call the vegan leather, and then it's got this embroidered pattern on the front of it. This one is, I believe, a dot grid. Let me just open it up and you can see. Yeah, dot grid, beautiful white pages, and then of course that same foil pattern. I don't mind this pattern at all. I kind of wish everything were more, you know, neutral patterns like this versus like the strawberries. But that's, again, just maybe just personal preference. I'm just throwing that out there. One thing I will say about the subscription kits is if you do get them, you do have the option of pausing your subscription. And I almost paused this one just from seeing the things like, you know, this that I just knew was not going to be a thing. Was not going to be a thing for me. But I wanted to just go ahead and get it so I could give, you know, a true honest opinion of it. And, you know, there's been a lot of feedback, like I said, about adding more notebooks into the subscription kits. And, you know, just when I think that they're starting to get a little bit better and pay more attention to what people are saying, then they come out with a kit that has maybe less than, you know, less items that people would be interested in. I've seen a lot of things already up from people going up on resale sites and stuff that people, you know, from the subscription kits. And so I just think that kind of speaks to really what people are interested in. So I, you know, I'm on the fence. I may just go ahead and pause my subscription for a while. That is an option. You can also, after the sneaks come out, you can unpause it. And as long as you do it by a certain time, you can still get the subscription kit. So it's not like you know, I've been stuck in it. It has been my choice to continue to get them, because I could pause my kit. I did want to get this and see it, you know, with my own eyes. And these journals, I'm really excited about these. The rest of the stuff, I love the calligraph markers, so I don't mind getting those. And I don't even really mind the washi, because I can use a lot of that. But the things like the stamps, I don't know if I'll ever actually use those. And then, like I said, the more little trinkety things are just, they're not that. I would rather see less of the trinkety things and another journal thrown in. But that's, you know, again, just my personal opinion. But I'm paying for this box, so that's why you're just getting my own personal opinion, I guess. So anyway, if you get the Archer and Olive box, the subscription, the quarterly one, you know, let me know what you think about it down in the, if I'm just off base or out of reality about what these boxes should be. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you liked this video, I would appreciate it if you gave it a thumbs up. I'll link the playlist of other subscription boxes as well in the description. That way, if you want to kind of go back and see what past months are, maybe there's a lot of things in there that you would really enjoy and you think would be good for you, then you can sign up for the subscription. Like I said, I'm not an affiliate or anything, but it is a quarterly subscription, and it's fun to get, you know, fun new things that maybe you wouldn't get. You know, I wouldn't necessarily pick this pattern for myself, but I do actually really like it. I think this is a beautiful journal. And this one, I can see throwing this one in my pocket and using it for all kinds of things, you know, in my purse. So I may not have chosen the size personally or even the color of the paper, but you know, it's good to try new things as well. So anyway, leave your thoughts in the comments. If you have any questions, you can drop them too. I'll try to answer them as best as I can. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And until next time, bye.